Hello and welcome to the Monologues, where we transform iconic songs into imaginative, one-of-a-kind stories. Today, we take on Neil Diamond's classic, Sweet Caroline, and reimagine it as the hilarious, heartfelt tale of a karaoke enthusiast chasing his moment of glory. And maybe the attention of a certain bartender named Caroline? Through tripping on stage, singing his heart out, and a few fleeting moments of connection, this monologue captures the magic of vulnerability, humor, and taking a leap of faith. Sometimes literally. Grab your mic, or maybe just your imagination, and join us for this sweet and comedic transformation. This is The Monologues, and tonight, the good times never felt so good. You ever walk into a place and immediately feel like fate is messing with you? That's how it was when I saw her. Caroline. She was behind the bar, pulling pints like she wasn't the most beautiful woman in the room. Like she didn't just knock the air out of my lungs with a single glance. See, I wasn't planning to sing that night. Karaoke? It's usually just me shouting Bon Jovi into a mic after 2 margaritas. But then I saw her, and well, something clicked. No, not just clicked, sparked. Like destiny was nudging me toward that stage. So there I was, signing my name on the list, sweating bullets because Caroline was right there, taking an order from some guy who was way too cool to be hanging out at a dive bar. And I thought, this is my shot. If I can't talk to her, I'll sing to her. The DJ called my name, and I grabbed the mic like it was Excalibur. The room was loud, chaotic, full of half-drunken conversations and bad renditions of 80s hits. But when I stepped into the spotlight, everything else faded. The song started, one I knew that would catch her attention. Come on, her name's Caroline. It was practically designed for this moment. And I sang my heart out, not just to the crowd, but to her. At first, she didn't notice. She was too busy wiping down the bar or pouring someone's vodka soda. But then she looked up. Just for a second, and I swear, her smile lit up the whole room. Or maybe it was just a neon sign behind her. Who cares? It was magic. And then, right as I was gearing up for this big finish, I got a little too into it. I took one step too far, tripped over the edge of the stage, and fell. Hard. Like, landed on my shoulder with a pop hard. The whole bar gasped. But before I could even process the pain, there she was. Caroline. She rushed over, leaned down, and helped me up. Her hands. Her hands were touching mine, pulling me to my feet. And suddenly, it didn't hurt so much anymore. Okay, well, maybe it hurt a little, but her touch. Totally worth it. The crowd cheered when I stood back up, and she laughed. This warm, light, perfect laugh. You okay, rock star? She asked. I think I said something suave like, yeah, totally. Happens all the time. When the song ended, the applause was deafening. Or maybe it was just my heart pounding in my ears. I put the mic back on the stand, bowed dramatically, because why not, and walked off the stage like a rock star. And then, nothing. What do you do after that? I couldn't just walk up and say, hey, remember me? The guy who fell on his face singing to you like an idiot? So I grabbed a beer and sulked in the corner, waiting for her to say something. She didn't. So now, here I am, telling you all of this and wondering, was it worth it? Making a fool of myself in front of a crowd for one smile from Caroline? Oh yeah, because in that moment, her hands were on mine, her laugh was in my ears, and good times, well, they never felt so good. Thank you for tuning in to the Monologues. Just a quick note. The original works we explore and transform are the creative property of their respective artists, and our reimaginings are shared with deep respect for the original creators. Our interpretations are intended to inspire and engage, offering a fresh perspective on beloved songs and lyrics. We'd love to hear from you. Got a favorite song you'd like to see get the monologue treatment? Drop us a comment or send us your suggestions. Your favorites could be the inspiration for a future episode. Until next time, keep finding the magic in every story and every song.